Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 11 points for Kevin Love.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the three in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
17 seconds.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Boy, Pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Timeout called Cleveland. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
How about that? Slamming it hard over the big man.
You know, every year there are a handful of teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West, and last year Cleveland was one of them.
And Kevin, as you said, most teams in the East struggled out of conference, but Cleveland was pretty solid against the West, and I think they'll be even better with LeBron.
Absolutely.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And that one's good. Love's got 14 points for the game.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot that gives you such good spacing offensively. It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Assist goes to.
And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
Shooting for Golden State.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Andre Iguodala, a free agent going into last season. He showed a lot of patience, even letting more lucrative offers lapse as he held out for the slim chance that the Warriors could clear the space to sign him.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these guys.
The assist.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Curry's got 23.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Here's James. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Signature basket for him there. You know, they can turn this deficit around pretty quickly if he gets on a roll.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Mike Miller's checked in for Sean Mary.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 10th in fewest turnovers per game. 11th in rebounding. As for three-point shooting, not a strong point for them. Top 20 in the league. They've got room for improvement in that area.
I think the most impressive aspect of their team last year, Clark, was the few turnovers that they committed. In the top 10 in the league in terms of fewest turnovers per game. And that boded well for them. Anytime they took care of the basketball, they were extremely difficult to beat. And that became a big part of their identity.
Iguodala outside. Boom, he chains it straight down.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
James kicks to Irving. Elbow shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, a huge part of the defensive turnaround for the Warriors has been the improvement in their rebounding. In fact, they were dead last for 5 straight seasons from 2007 to 2012 in defensive rebounding. And in 2013, they went from worst to first.
Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. Dishes it to Curry. They double-team Curry. The drive by Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Iguodala with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Love. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Outside Curry. Warriors leading by 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Marion is out there with Irving, and it's Varejao in at the center.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Curry passes to Iguodala. And it's sent back by Irving. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. And James throws it down hard.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares? And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that. Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
And with Bogut feeling 100%, you know, he had so many injuries over the years leading up to last season that it was hard for him to really find himself once again. When he's 100%, he's really a force in the middle.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And with Bogut, as you said, I think people forget just how impactful he can be when healthy. Everyone knows that he's an amazing defender. And he's one of the top centers in the league when he's healthy.
To have a legitimate 7-footer who can move and pass the ball as well as Bogut does, that does wonders for a team at both ends of the floor.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Maurice Spates, a big man with a nice shooting touch. Last season, an uptick in 3-point attempts for him, and that might be a good move, developing the shot outside the arc. The 3 and the way the game is played now is much more valuable than the long 2-point shot.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told us, guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
And Mo Spates, a backup big for Florida during their second NCAA title in 07.
And he declared for the draft in 2008. He was taken 16th overall. He's been a solid rotation player throughout his career. You know, he could probably improve a little bit defensively, but offensively, he's got the ability to score out there, both inside and out.
Wow, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Marion against Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Oh!
Look out!
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Defensive foul.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
And James throws it down hard.
Boy, he's so reliable when he gets in tight, guys, and that hoop there gives him a nice little cushion here late.
It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Bogut. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Sean Marion. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Curry. Drilled from 11 feet out. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a shot over the bigger man. I'll tell you what, that could prove to be a massive play in this game.
You know, because of the defense and the pressure situation, Steve, that was a high degree of difficulty shot on that jumper.
The shot by Marion, no good.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Their teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Irving. Pass it to LeBron. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Love grabs the board. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Count it!
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a gift.
Here's Curry. The feed to Thompson. For the 3. Nails the triple.
That's been a great day for him. And if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it? Oh, man.
Yep, reminds me a lot of myself in my younger days too, guys. Oh wait, maybe not.